Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Please drop something in the chat if you can hear me and see as well. Today it will be, I don't know, maybe not super special webinar, but or live session, but still, I want to share something with you about our updates, about our upcoming ones as well. So stay tuned. I will also answer your questions if you have some, of course. And let's go. Hello, hello. And thank you so much for spending your morning, afternoon, maybe evening with me. Because, like, perfect. Thank you so much for your feedback. Just want to say that today I will share some updates about xTiles that we had during December. We had some. And I will also show a couple of the new updates that we will have next year, next month already. And yeah, it will be amazing to answer all of your questions if you have some. So just a minute, we will wait for some more people to join because surprisingly, we have had a lot of people joined, accepted the invitation. So I believe we would have even more people today. And while we are waiting for some people, maybe you can drop something in comments. How is your year ending? Do you already have some goals set for the next year? Or maybe something special that you want to share? Hello. Dwayne, hello. It's good to have you today. So yeah, we will wait for about another half a minute and I'm ready to start. And also, maybe you can share some of the questions you have regarding xTiles, planning, productivity in general. So I'm one of the productivity nerds, I believe that, so I can share something. Even before xTiles, I was looking into some frameworks and stuff like that. Hello. You are amazing as all of you are here. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you for your feedback. I hope you will choose xTiles as your final stop. Yeah, I believe I can start. And everybody who joined us right now, just want to say hi and thank you for spending your morning, afternoon, evening with me, maybe nighttime, I don't know. Just want to go through the year we had. It was quite a challenging year, let's say. We had a lot of hypotheses and different features that we worked on. And maybe one of the first features that we were released since the very beginning of 2025, it was my planner. And it wasn't super obvious maybe for some people why do we choose to make this kind of a feature, but just want to give you some background. As far as we know, because usually we spend a lot of time talking to our users. Maybe we email you time to time and asking, what do you think about xTiles? How do you use xTiles? Because obviously we do not have any idea. We have a lot of features, but how do you use a mix of them is always a question. So we might see that you use it in some particular way, but most of the time it doesn't work like that. So we maybe were not super surprised, but still a lot of people said that they use xTiles for planning. So they had daily templates, weekly ones, monthly as well, yearly for goal setting and stuff like that. And we thought about that, that like you have a weekly layout, and then you need to duplicate a page. You need to use a group of pages to have a template for the next week, and you need to manually copy and paste all the content you have on your current week to the next week or something like that. So we decided to make this process, let's say, slightly easier for all of you. That's why we started to work on my planner. I also want to spoil a bit that we will be reimagining my planner as well. We want to make it super useful, super easy to understand. That's why um, we need your feedback as always. So if you have any kind of feedback regarding my planner, xTiles in general, please don't be shy to email me, and you can use my email for these purposes. It's s.borbotko at xtiles.app. So if you have any questions, maybe some feedback regarding xTiles, I will be pleased to chit chat with you and maybe to answer some questions. Tasks and subtasks. As you probably know, we do not have subtasks. So even if you have a task inside a task, it will pop up in your tasks collection, tasks page. So, but just want to spoil this one as well, is that probably we will have subtasks. So stay tuned. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your feedback, and hello. Yeah, we can move forward. Another update that we had is regarding AI, because many people are into AI. Maybe some of you are still about, have your own concerns, and it's totally fine. And because of that, we understand that we have users who love to manually create tiles, create their own template, and maybe AI isn't the best way to do so. That's why we decided to build a friendly AI that will help you to build your own template, or maybe to work with your information inside, maybe to summarize something like, for example, I use ChatGPT for some purposes, and I can have a summary of plenty of text shared with my teammates, for example, inside xTiles. Or you have some PDFs for your studying purposes, I don't know, that you want to summarize as well. So you can upload it inside xTiles, and it will be summarized, as I mentioned. And yeah, again, super easy to share and organize this information in the visual way. The next step, it was our focus on people with ADHD. It's also, I believe, a true story, because a lot of our employees, my teammates, they have ADHD by themselves. And in this way, we decided to make something for ourselves as well. And the main challenge that we had from the very beginning is to make our UI, UX, our interface in general slightly easier. That's why we clean, like make it, like people say, you need to tidy up or whatever, something like that. So we need to make it clean. That's why you already can see, I believe, for some users that started to work inside xTiles since like summer, maybe springtime, our homepage changed a lot, I believe, and we continue to work on our projects as well. So we will have we will work towards it as well, and we also need your feedback for make everything easier and much user friendly, of course. Thank you for your feedback. We call our AI as a friendly AI because it helps you. It's not something that will replace you somehow. So yeah, you need to play around. I believe it will be much useful in future. It already good enough, I believe, but it will be even better because we have some plans. Hello, hello. And the next update that we have regarding our web clipper, and I found out that it's only one topic that I haven't spoken about during our webinars, our live sessions. So I believe next week, next year, let's say next month, we will talk about web clipper. I will give you a couple of updates, and even today we had an amazing update that you can create, well, I will tell you. But in 2 words, you can create tasks from your articles, Gmail, like emails in your Gmail, Outlook, Proton Mail, doesn't matter. So you can basically take your emails that you want to work with slightly later and to make a task inside your planner, maybe inside your inbox, or inside it will be inside your planner, and then you can organize it later. So I believe it's in my case, in my humble opinion, a killer feature, because our emails are like overloaded, I believe, and to make something simple and just to make them unread all the time isn't work very nice. So our web clipper will definitely help you to organize even your emails as well, because I believe it's like a real chaos that all of us have. And okay, let's start from the very first feature, that it already has updates, but we will have a big update next week. It is regarding our web clipper, and I want to show you a couple of workarounds how you can work with it, and how you instantly summarize something, save something into xTiles, and to organize it later. And we will also give you an opportunity to organize it by AI, our friendly AI, as I mentioned. So let's go. The boring part is ended now. So yeah, let's imagine that you have an article that you want to summarize, or maybe you want to just take some parts of this article and to save it inside xTiles. For such purposes, we have our web clipper. And this clipper you can easily find inside your profile, inside xTiles. I will give you a right destination just in a second. So you can go to xTiles over here. And when you click on your profile icon, you will see that we have a couple of downloads that you can use, and web clipper is something that will help you, and it is something that I will show you. Okay, let's switch back to the page that we had. Just a second. Okay, so we have a Parkinson's law article. And now I have a couple of ways how to work inside with this information. The first way, when you download our web clipper, but it's like a developer's version that I have for myself. You will have the same version next week. We will have this button in the right side of your screen, and it says create project in xTiles. So how does it work? Because for many of you who have seen Parkinson's law articles, you already know that I constantly use it for AI purposes. So as you can see, it's a lot of text, and sometimes when you want to share this article with somebody else, people do not want to go through the article, want to find some key, I don't know, key ideas, maybe some insights. Yeah, people are lazy. Unfortunately, maybe they just value their time. So you can use our web clipper to create a project, and click on, you will be able to find a couple of different options. So let's start from a create project. As you can see, it started to load, and what it does, it gives you this kind of a visual project with all the key information and some related, like links to other articles, and maybe some tasks for you to, dive into the topic. But as you can see, during one screen, like it's like one screen, I believe, you can go through quite easily for a couple of minutes, I believe, even less, and you will get the key idea behind this Parkinson law, for example. And please share in comments, will be helpful for you just to understand the information, because we believe that first of all, it will be, it makes our, like any kind of information, much more digestible, like some of our users say, much more consumable on the other hand. And it's much easier to go through a couple of tiles instead of going through the article to scroll up and down to understand the topic itself. And from this point, you can easily duplicate it. In the future, you will not have this step. It will be inside your personal workspace, or maybe we will have a separate workspace for some AI created projects. And from this point, you can start to, I don't know, maybe to change some styles, colors, and you can easily share this article or summary of this article with anyone you want to. And with our new or let's say updated sharing capabilities, you can easily publish your project with anyone and to share it with anyone you want to. Super easy to do. Or export it as PDF or image or Markdown like you want. But that's not it. You can continue to use our Clipper in the next way. So let's go back to our Parkinson's law, and let's say I'm not super interested in creating some AI summary. I want to have some key topics by myself. So I can open my web clipper, our xTiles clipper, and I can simply highlight some part of the articles that I want to clip, basically to save into xTiles. So I can use clip a section, and I will have this text over here. So let's say article. But that's not it. I can continue to work. I can also text over here, and I can use some of the new buttons we have. So for example, I can clip another section and I will have more text over here. And I can even clip, make a screenshot. So I can click on the camera and I can do something like this, and I will have a screenshot over here as well. So and it's only one tile that you have, and you can go next to the next place. You can save more data inside a tile, and then it will appear inside your xTiles account. So let's try to save it, and you will have a couple of options. With our inbox, then you can save it inside your planner, or you can create a task. I will show you how to work with tasks just in a minute, but also you can just find your own projects that are in your, for example, personal workspace. I am assured that I have a client portal, I believe, and yeah, so I can choose a project, and I can also, as you can see, I already have a Parkinson's law, and I can save it over there. But for this case, let's save it into our inbox panel and click save. Then we can go back into xTiles, into our account, and we can see that we have a blue dot inside next to our inbox. Hello, Willow. Nice to have you today. Happy holidays to you as well. And when you click on inbox, you will see this tile with all the information and with a screenshot as well that we did. So it's super easy to go through the internet, to highlight something, to capture something, take a screenshot, and then you can go to any place that you would, I don't know, it will be the best one for this kind of information, for example, into Monday. And you can simply drag and drop it, and yeah, it will be in the right spot. And from this point, another amazing update that I personally like, you can finally select a block, for example, and to drag and drop it into empty space in xTiles, and it will create a tile for you, because recently it wasn't possible to do. For image as well, it will create a tile with an image, and you can make it slightly bigger if you want. So yeah, we work towards making xTiles a bit more user-friendly and so on. Okay, so it is something regarding our web clipper, and the very last update that I want to share with you, and you will be able to use it next week, as I said, that you will be able to create tasks for your emails, for articles and stuff like that. So let's imagine that I have some important emails that I want to work with later. So I have some newsletter. So I can open our web clipper. I can clip a bookmark, for example, and I can save it as a task, for example, and I can click save. Now it will be inside my current day. So we will give you options to have a task for, let's say, next week and so on. But let's see where we can find this task now. So it's inside today in my planner. So as you can see, it gives you some, it will be AI generated, so it will be a bit more user friendly. Now it's just a subject, but you can open it and you will get a link into your email. So super easy to, let's say, drag and drop it into the week you want to work with this email. So let's say I work, yeah, and it is here. So I will not forget about going through the article and to see what insights it provides, for example. Okay, so it was Web Clipper update. The next update that we have, it is regarding our AI. As I mentioned, we are building not a replacement for human beings, but just, I don't know, amazing assistant that will help you to go through all of the details you have, maybe some tasks you have easier. Yes, it will be working through the internet, your Outlook, Gmail, and everything. So yeah, it will work across web application, desktop application, and so on. So yeah, next week you will be able to test it out by yourself. So yeah, the next update that we have is regarding our AI. So now you can find this icon or logo in the right bottom corner. And when you click on, you will see the updated input where you can ask our AI to do something, or you can simply upload something into our AI and to find, I don't know, I have some scenario, for example, for today's webinar, just not to forget about something regarding our webinar today, our live session, and I have uploaded it. And let's say I do not want it to be summarized. I just want to be this information organized somehow visually. So I can ask our AI to organize it, and I can use. Let's have maybe a new project for that purposes. And let's try to use our AI. This animation will be the new one as well. For now, we're just testing it out. So yeah. Okay, so it is our scenario for today. So I have, as you can see, we will talk about after height of completed tasks, new schedule tile, and some of the improvements. And yeah, as you can see, it has created a project from my PDF, but I can continue to work inside, and maybe I can ask our AI to create some tasks to do. So let's say create some tasks to do about this particular project, and we can use a current page. And by the way, now AI can understand your request, so it will create not only one, not only one tile, but it will be able to create more tiles than one. So as you can see, now we have much more tiles. We have even 5 tiles that, preparing for our live session is super important for me. And it's a big responsibility, of course. So I need to be prepared, and I need to make at least 20 tasks to be prepared. And you can continue to work. You can say it can create a new page for you. For example, you can ask to brainstorm some ideas, maybe to help you with completing these tasks as well. So our idea, and it is something that I wanted to talk about slightly later, but I can highlight it today, even now, I mean, that we want to create a real assistant that will help you to finish your projects, because sometimes people don't know where to start. It's like the hardest part, but most of the times you can start a project and then it's just it. So you stop work with this project, but do not have any conclusions. So we want to help you to finish your projects regardless. Will it mean to finish all of your tasks? So maybe your project will not be something that you want to work with or whatever. So maybe it is just outdated. Maybe you have some new details that you want to work with, and this project is closed, let's say. For now, our AI understands projects that were created by AI itself. So, for example, you want to have a trip to some place, and you ask our AI to create a trip planner. It creates a trip planner. Then you can continue to work with this project, and it understands the context of the project itself. But it will also understand the projects that you have created by your own hands, let's say. So for now, it understands the context only of the project created by AI. Thank you, Willow, for your question, and thank you for your feedback. Thank you so much. So yeah, AI update is big. Just test it out. Don't think that it will harm your data somehow. It's just something that should help you completing your tasks and so on. So yeah. And the next update that I was showing you for a lot of months, but it is finally there. We have our schedule tile, extra tile inside my planner. So anytime you go to daily layout, for example, you choose a day over here, you can click on extra and to find this schedule tile. And it will give you tasks for the day and the events that you have for the next Monday, like in my case. So I will have some events to do and so on, but you will also be able to find some tasks to do. So for example, I can easily drag and drop a task, and now I can see that I have a task for 10:30 in the morning, and yeah, I can plan my day in this way, for example. And of course, schedule tile like this one, it will be available on the weekly layout as well. But I believe it is still we are testing it out. So yeah, it will be available as well. It was super easy and simple, but also regarding my planner, it is something that some people asked us about, that the feature of saving templates is now works on free account. So regardless, do you have a paid subscription or not, we want you to have the best experience with xTiles. That's why we believe that many people, as I mentioned in the very beginning, they use xTiles for their planning purposes, for daily, weekly, monthly, and so on. So in this case, you can use save to save your template and to use it next week and so on. So now it's a free feature. So if still do not have a paid account, no worries. Continue to use xTiles. It will, I hope, make your lives easier and maybe slightly happier. But it will definitely make our lives much happier and yeah, much better for sure. Yes, I believe it was some of the updates for December that the last update that I also want to share with you. That as an example, you have some projects that you work with, and some people continue to work inside one project, and it makes bigger and bigger and bigger with all of the tasks and so on, and sometimes you need to clean it. That's why if you create a task, let's say a test task for today, and let's imagine that you complete it For now, it stays over here, but you can change it. So for example, if you want this task to disappear, but you do not want to delete it, you can go to projects settings. It's next to the project's name. So in our case, it's untitled. We have 3 dots over here. And when we click on it, we will have a sidebar from the right. And now we have an option to hide completed tasks. So when you click on it, this task is disappeared. Another example, another task for today, we completed. We see some animation over here and it is gone. Yeah, you cannot see it over here, but still you can find it inside your tasks collection, tasks database in other words. Thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback. Also, something that I also want to share with you. Another question. Yes, you can share as many calendars as you want. So for example, if you use Google Calendar, it's not your case, but we have had these cases. We already have them. Some people use Google Calendar for their personal needs, just to plan their vacation, maybe some free time for, sport time, gym time, whatever. And they use Outlook Calendar for work purposes, for meetings and so on. So you can collect both of them easily. And regardless, you can have numerous calendars like Google calendars, Outlook calendars as well. Regardless your level, like do you have a business level or a free tier, whatever. So for example, you can go to your profile, integrations. As you can see that I already have a Google Calendar connected, but I can add even more. The same with Outlook Calendar. So you can connect it and you can connect not only one, but as much as you want. Another question that I believe I answered. We do not have subtasks yet. We have tasks and tasks inside task. They are still tasks. I know it sounds a bit confusing, but let me show you the example. So there is no like more clear, more obvious way to work with. So for example, I can have another task, but I can have task number 3 for tomorrow. Basically, this is a task inside a task, but when I update, I can see that this task is still over here. But I believe it will be possible to do with the next updates that I want to share with you. So we can go to the test version of xTiles, and let's create a project. Yeah, and let's have a task for today. Let's say webinar. Okay, and page 1, and we can also have page 2. I will give you an example why I do these manipulations, let's say. Task 5, it doesn't matter. For example, for today. So in future, I believe in the next update, you will have improved location. So you will have the name of the project and the name of the page inside the project. So now it will be much more clearer to much more obvious to see where this task come from, especially when you use your planner. For example, I have some test tasks or whatever, so I can go to tasks and it will be the same. I can find I have some project and where this task is my planner and so on, so on, so on, so on. So yeah, I believe it will be slightly easier to organize them. Yeah, there is a reason. We do not have a translation for some system, let's say some system stuff. So they are not just features. like tiles or like tasks or whatever. But I believe it will be possible. Yeah, it will be possible to do so. It will be translated. For now, you cannot even rename it. So there are some pitfalls with this. Thank you for your feedback. Yep, thank you so much. Yeah, so I was talking about improving location for our tasks, but another improvement that obviously all of you are waiting that in the next updates as well. We wanted to make this update today, but we didn't succeed. Yeah, we haven't succeeded, unfortunately. So you will have recurring like more customizable options for our repeating tasks. So for now, most of you have something like this. You have no repeat daily, every weekday, weekly, monthly, yearly, something like that, or probably you do not even have this weekday. You will be able to use custom settings. And with custom settings, you will be able to skip weekends in the daily layout. For weekly one, you will be able to choose any day of the week, for example. For the monthly, it will be the number of the day, or it will be the first or last or second Tuesday, for example, of the month. So much more customizable. So yeah, it will be in the next updates as well. And by the way, I just found out that no, it was done. Okay. Yeah, so you will have much more flexible options. Another question. Google Drive integration beta. But the library understands that. Yeah, it gives you not the best name for the link itself. It's a nice idea, by the way. Maybe we need to work towards it, of course. Yeah, for now, do not have any answer, but yeah. I believe there is a workaround, to be honest, because you can make, let's say, you can transform blocks. For example, if you have a text, you can transform it to tasks. It's not possible to transform them like back into text, uh, but of course there is a workaround. Maybe we can test it out because I do not have anything else on my side. So let's have some stuff to do. Item 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe that you have checked everything. But we can turn it to text. Now everything is gone, so you do not need to uncheck them. But it is it is possible to make a checklist again. So yeah, there is a workaround. I hope it will it will help you to prepare for the next year. One more update. So now we are all, like our live session, it was some kind of experiment, I believe it is possible. Maybe it's not the right way to say it, but it is something that we worked with. So, like connecting with all of you and to talk with you in person. Maybe it's not like a one-to-one meeting or whatever, but still it's a nice way how to work with our users, how to talk to our users. We believe that it is super important while we are growing, building a product. And we have a new idea that it is something maybe not super convenient for me yet. Yeah, so now we have live sessions, but it takes a lot of time for all of you to go through. It takes your time. We will have more live sessions like next year as well. But we also want to make some useful, maybe use cases, how to work in xTiles, tutorials, maybe some videos, maybe answering your questions in some video format. So that's why we started to record some Loom videos, and it is something that I also want to share with you. Maybe you have some time to give me a feedback. So we were working with some AI browsers and how to integrate them with xTiles, how to use Google Chrome with this new option of a split view with xTiles, so you can take some data from AI browser, for example, and to take it inside xTiles and it will work somehow. But there is also one more video that I recorded. It takes like 6 minutes, I believe. Yeah, it takes 6 minutes. So what is this about? We started to make this kind of videos, and now we are testing it out. Everything depends on your feedback, of course. It is about some tutorials about how to use features, not just to create a task, complete a task, and it is done, but for what kind of purposes, maybe some of the examples. And the very first video was about my planner, because my planner, I believe, is a slightly advanced feature. So if you have some time, please go through, maybe you can share a feedback. I also paste a link inside our chat over here. So yeah, it's me again, talking about some of the features inside xTiles, and we want to make something like this, I don't know, maybe even expand it, and to make like a real useful information in this visual way, because now we have emails, we have some of the updates for the months that we share with all of you. We have these live sessions, but we also want to work with video, because sometimes it's much more easier to go through some video for 5 minutes instead of go through the live session for 40 minutes like we have now. But as I mentioned, we will have more sessions like this. So thank you so much for joining. It's a big honor and pleasure for me to talk with you. And one more update that we want to talk with all of you even more frequently and to share more updates and everything like this. So we started, like I personally started Threads account, I believe, profile. So if you want to keep an eye on how we built our startup, about the features, about some productivity stuff, please follow me or subscribe, and I will share some of them. It will not be only work, whatever. I believe it will also have something interesting, but still I only got this account like, I don't know, maybe last week. So not super into Threads, but it is something that we actively work with, I believe, something like that. So yes, and I believe that's it. Just want to thank all of you for being a part of our journey. And it was a big challenge for me to start these live sessions as well. But now I feel myself very confidently, very confident, I believe. And it's amazing to share some of the knowledge about xTiles with all of you. So I already see some followers, so thank you so much. And I promise I will be posting there every day. So yeah. And that's it. If you have some questions, please drop them below. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you so much. And yeah, just want to wish you all amazing holiday season. That 2026 will be the best year so far. And as for xTiles, we believe we will build and improve our product even better. That's why we always need your feedback. So if you have any ideas, if you have some I don't know, requests, let's say, maybe some bugs you faced, please don't shy to contact our support team, or maybe to email me directly. It's always amazing to talk to our users, as I always say. Thank you so much for your feedback. Is there a way to show a movie in 7 days of tasks or something other than a week or months? Yes. With custom options for repeating tasks, it will be possible to do. Yes. Okay. So that's it. I believe we'll get back next week with some amazing updates. Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you. And as I mentioned, it was an amazing opportunity for me to meet all of you, all of the amazing people that do some incredible job. And I know some of our users are like C-levels, musicians, teachers, students, a lot of, let's say, personas. So basically a lot of amazing people that I personally love to interact with and to talk to all of you. Thank you so much. Dwayne, thank you so much. Happy New Year and happy holidays. Yeah, happy New Year. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week. Thank you all. See ya.